Imagine waking up every single day with a clear mind, steady emotions, and a quiet inner strength that doesn't depend on everything going your way. A life where stress doesn't hijack your mood, other people's opinions don't shake your confidence, and setbacks don't break you. They just make you stronger. This isn't some fantasy. It's not reserved for a lucky few. It's built through simple, powerful shifts in how you think, how you respond, and how you show up every single day. In a world that's louder, faster, and more distracting than ever, learning how to stay grounded is your biggest advantage. Stick around until the end, because what you're about to hear won't just change how you think, it'll change how you live. Step number 1, accept that life is unpredictable. Most of our stress doesn't come from problems themselves. It comes from expecting life to follow a script and then getting frustrated when it doesn't. You expect people to keep their word. You expect plans to work out. You expect effort to always pay off. But here's the truth. Life doesn't follow a blueprint. Accepting unpredictability isn't about giving up or thinking negatively. It's about being mentally ready for things to go sideways without losing your center. Think of water. It doesn't fight obstacles, it flows around them. Peace doesn't come from having a perfect plan. It comes from knowing that even when the plan falls apart, you won't. Step number 2, focus on progress, not perfection. Perfection sounds impressive, but in real life, it just slows you down. It keeps you waiting, overthinking, and second-guessing yourself. You tell yourself, I'll start when I'm ready, or it has to be flawless, but that moment rarely comes. Confidence isn't built by getting everything right. It's built by showing up, even when it's messy. Want to change your life? Don't try to fix everything at once. Change one habit. Small steps feel insignificant in the moment, but they compound. A 1% improvement every day adds up to massive change over time. Progress also keeps you at peace with yourself. When you accept that growth takes time, you stop beating yourself up. You stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Perfection breeds frustration. Progress keeps you grounded. Step number 3. Practice gratitude, even on the hard days. Gratitude isn't about pretending everything's fine when it's not. It's about refusing to ignore what's still good, even when life feels heavy. Most people only feel grateful when things go their way, but that kind of gratitude is fragile. The second something goes wrong, their peace vanishes. Real gratitude shifts your focus, not away from reality, but toward balance. Without it, your mind zooms in on problems until they feel enormous. With it, you zoom out. You see the full picture, and when you do, you feel calmer, more grounded. Gratitude builds quiet confidence. It reminds you that even when things aren't perfect, your life isn't empty. And when you truly see that, something shifts inside you. You stop feeling like life is working against you. You realize you still have something to stand on. That's where peace begins.
Number 4, be courageous in the small moments. When people hear be courageous, they picture dramatic leaps, quitting a job on a whim, moving across the country, making huge public stands. But real courage rarely looks like that. Most of the time, it shows up in quiet moments nobody else sees. It's choosing to speak up when your voice is shaking. It's admitting you were wrong. It's trying again after failing yesterday. It's saying no when you'd normally say yes just to keep everyone happy. These moments don't make headlines, but they change you. Courage is doing what needs to be done, even when you feel fear, doubt, or hesitation. A peaceful life isn't built on grand, heroic acts. It's built on quiet courage, practiced daily. Now, what if I told you every major transformation starts the exact same way? Not with a miracle, with a decision. Transformation doesn't begin in comfort. It begins when you finally look at yourself, not with judgment, but with brutal honesty.
when you stop waiting for life to get easier and start getting stronger, when you stop asking for guarantees and start taking ownership. The ancient Stoics understood this better than anyone. They believed every person carries an unshakable core, a calm center that chaos, disappointment, or fear can't touch. Their wisdom teaches us that life's greatest victories aren't won out there in the world, they're won in the quiet mastery of your own mind. So today, as we break down how to actually change your life and achieve what you want, don't just listen, reflect, feel it. See your own strength reflected in these timeless principles. Part 2. How to change your life and achieve anything. Step number 1. Master self-awareness. We like to think we're controlled by circumstances, other people, or luck. But the truth, we're ruled by what we refuse to see inside ourselves. Most people move through life reacting instead of reflecting. They wake up, run the same mental scripts, repeat the same habits, and wonder why nothing changes. The reason is simple. They never stop long enough to examine the patterns driving their behavior. Self-awareness is the practice of turning inward and observing your thoughts, emotions, and actions like a calm witness, not a harsh critic. It's the moment you step off autopilot and start living with intention. As Epictetus put it, no man is free who is not master of himself. To change your life, you have to be brave enough to face yourself exactly as you are. Look at your daily habits, what you consume, how you react under pressure, where you waste your energy. Are these habits building the person you want to become or slowly pulling you backward? Self-awareness shows you what to keep and what to cut.
Step number 2. Embrace self-discipline. Most people get discipline wrong. They think it's about punishment, restriction, or grinding yourself into the ground. But discipline isn't a prison. It's a pathway to freedom. It's the bridge between who you are right now and who you're capable of becoming. The Stoics knew this well. They believed that if you can't control your impulses, your habits, or your emotions, you're not really free. True freedom isn't doing whatever you feel like in the moment. It's having the strength to do what matters, even when it's hard. Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome and one of history's greatest Stoic thinkers, lived this. Despite ruling an empire, he didn't let power or comfort corrupt him. Every morning, he reminded himself, at dawn, when you struggled to get out of bed, tell yourself, I must go to work as a human being. Why? Because he knew greatness doesn't start with grand gestures. It starts with small, consistent actions. He trained his mind like an athlete trains their body, daily, deliberately, without ego. To the Stoics, discipline wasn't about punishment, it was about preparation. It's the structure that holds you together when life gets chaotic. Step number 3. Align your actions with your why. The Stoics believe everything in nature has a purpose. The sun shines, trees grow toward the light, rivers flow to nourish. Humans are meant to live with intention. The problem isn't that we lack purpose, it's that we forget to live by it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Stop drifting. You are not here to be distracted, but to do what is essential." Drifting through life without direction means living reactively, pulled by every notification, opinion, and temporary urge. Purpose turns survival into meaning. It turns noise into clarity. Once you know your why, the next step is alignment, making sure your daily actions actually match your highest values. If you say you value growth but spend hours scrolling mindlessly, you create inner conflict. If you claim to value peace but constantly feed on drama, your mind stays restless. Alignment brings integrity. Integrity brings power. Every choice, every word, every habit becomes a reflection of your purpose. You stop being scattered by impulse because your why acts as a filter. Before you act, you ask, does this move me forward or pull me back? Step number 4, take full responsibility for your life. Before you can truly change, you have to accept one non-negotiable truth. You are the author of your story. From this moment forward, your life will be shaped by one of two mindsets. You either live as a victim of your circumstances or as the creator of your future. There's no middle ground. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they keep giving their power away. But here's the breakthrough. When you choose responsibility, you take back control. You stop waiting for someone to fix your life, and you start building it yourself. Now, taking responsibility doesn't mean everything that's happened to you was your fault. Life isn't always fair. People will let you down. Situations will blindside you. But even in those moments, you still hold the power. The power to choose your response. The power to decide what you'll learn. The power to choose who you become because of it. You can't control every event that happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. Master yourself, and you master your life. Live with purpose, practice virtue, embrace what comes, and you won't just change your life, you'll elevate it. If any of this hit home, drop a comment below with one principle you're committing to this week. I read every single one. If you want more straightforward, Stoic-backed strategies for building an unshakable mindset, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. Stay grounded, keep showing up, and I'll see you in the next one.